Here's everything that I've done since the last episode. I've been rearranging all the villages in both of the different villager trading hubs to make it a bit more efficient. If I make my way upstairs, this entirety of the row is now filled with villagers that I previously had who accepted iron as their trade. So I already had an armorer and I had two other armorers in the smaller villager trading hub. I have moved them over here. I already had a weaponsmith, so he has been over here, and the two toolsmiths that were below have now been put upstairs. And the clerics that used to be over here have been now moved over here. And the stonemasons, the three that were here who sold me andesite, granite, and diorite have been moved into the smaller villager trading hub because I didn't trade with that often. I also do have this fisherman and cartographer. I don't trade with them that often. I will probably in the future move both of them over here or just lay them off, but for now they can stay. If I make my way up downstairs, actually, so firstly we have this butcher over here. He used to be upstairs, now he's below, so that it's a bit like it's easier for me to buy the food so that I don't have to go upstairs. Over here we have another butcher who says me the same thing, which is pork chop, which is my primary food source. So now there are both of them so that it's a bit quicker and more efficient for me to buy the pork chop. Onto this side, as you can see, there are two shepherds, but these aren't the shepherds that previously used to be over here. So the previous shepherds that were basically over here before I removed them were I basically used to buy shears and wool from them at the early game, but at this point of time, I do have a wool farm and also have an iron farm to make shears. So I replaced them with the two shepherds that I had inside of that building who bought brown wool and white wool so that I can basically sell them the wool that I get from the sheep farm. And I've also killed off most of my villagers, the fletchers who basically traded in sticks because I wanted villagers who also gave me tipped arrows. Because of that, I do have quite a high level because I've killed a lot of fletches, probably an entire generation of family tree, but whatever. So after making the video on the instant damage arrow, I kind of realized that there was a better instant damage arrow. There was like an upgraded version, instant damage 2. So I got a Fletcher to sell me the instant damage 2 arrows. After that, I already did have a Fletcher who sold me slow falling arrows, which is kind of useful. They are an hard potion to make in a way. Then I got myself a Fletcher who sold me the slowness 4 arrow, which is quite good if I'm being honest. I definitely want to try this out. And after that, I got an instant health arrow, which seemed kind of fun to use. And I also know that they do the instant health potion does deal more damage to the undead mobs, so I could try that out too. And yeah, that's all the rearranging that I've done so far. And even after doing all of that, I was kind of bored, so I went on a really long expedition. Blocks wise, not that it was that exciting, but I did find quite a few good things that I really was looking for.